Wow, podcasts have such a specific sound. I feel like these microphones.
Yeah, isn't it awful to have your voice just like on full blast?
It sounds
on
like
your
so
head?
podcasty.
Yeah.
I'm kind of into it.
I'm so scared.
Hi, this is Once to Watch Chef's Choice. I'm Abby Kenna, and today I'm joined by Tiny Habits.
Hello.
Hey.
How are y'all doing?
We're so good.
Just fabulous.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Stoked to be here.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Yay.
You're drinking your Sasquatch coffee. What is it?
Yeah,
made
Coffee for Sasquatch.
Coffee for Sasquatch.
by coffee not made by
For
Sasquatch, but
Coffee
for.
By
from
Sasquatch.
Sam Squanch.
Sam Squanch. A little matcha.
Tastes like seaweed.
That was absolutely in sync in a scary
we
way.
went for a sip. We do that a lot.
That's kind of our
Yeah.
brand.
yeah. Things happen in
Well, I just learned that you were in Hawaii on a little writing trip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is so beautiful.
Crazy.
I'm a little bit jealous in like a bitter way.
That's valid.
I wish you were
honestly.
there. That would've been
Yeah,
awesome.
me too.
I feel like I was there and I was like, I wish everyone I loved was here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
I guess I loved you or something.
I
Sorry, it's really early.
That's whatever. Well, we went to college together. We like just rediscovered that. I think we all like crossed paths like just
Probably.
Yeah.
vaguely,
For sure.
but
That would make sense.
yeah. When did you all finish your college journeys?
We graduated together.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2022, right?
Yeah, or
No.
23.
Oh, I was 22.
Okay.
I'm
So actually, never
My
mind.
bad.
Sorry. So, I lied.
Actually, that's awkward.
Uh,
I graduated this year.
Okay, cool.
2024.
Yeah.
and I dropped out.
Yeah, you did the real thing.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Exactly.
The logical thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, people always ask me, they're like, did you fail or did you drop out?
Right.
Because apparently graduating is
Did
failing.
you drop out
Yeah.
or did you drop out?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. How I'm sure everybody asks you this, but how did you like Berkeley?
You know what?
It's a mixed bag, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm more happy about the things I got out of it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Than,
100%.
like the actual being there, maybe.
Yeah.
I think I honestly enjoyed my time there. It went by really fast. I mean, we started
agree.
like during COVID. So like I feel like our first year was kind of a bit of a write-off. But I think like yeah, my favorite thing being there was like meeting these two and like making my friends that I have now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's why a lot of people go there anyways, like to
Yeah.
meet the
Meet
people.
Yeah, like it is what you put into it.
Exactly.
That's what
So,
I've heard.
yeah.
Yeah.
And,
How
like,
do you like Berkeley, Judah?
Well, for the little time that I was there, I thought it was great. I met my friends.
Yeah.
And that's really it.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember doing school at all.
Isn't that funny?
Me neither, really.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember any of the work I had, any projects I had.
Yeah.
Don't remember any of it.
I remember first semester ear training, and that's about it.
That was because that
Very
was
much.
Yeah.
That was
torture.
traumatizing.
It was
Yeah.
traumatizing.
Yeah, genuinely.
Were you like able to read music before you got to Berkeley?
Yes.
Didn't.
Okay.
And I actually still don't.
And that's honestly, I can't really still. But I think that is like a gift though, because I talk to a lot of people that like know theory really well, and they're like almost like stunted by that.
I
like,
think-
you
yeah.
have
Yeah.
better musical instincts. when you-
Sometimes.
yeah.
I think that's true. I think
Yeah.
that's true.
Well,
agree
at
with
what point did you all meet each other? When did that happen?
Probably like a January of
2021.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we started, because we started fall 2020,
Brutal.
right? Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like when everything was shut down,
Yeah.
everything was online. So then we met that like spring semester that was hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I like had followed them on Instagram because that's how everybody was making friends during that
Right.
time, was like through the DMs. And then we got to school and we all happened to be in like the same dorm building. So I like DM'd them.
150.
Yeah, 150.
Oh, that's an essential fact,
Mhm.
Yes.
honestly.
You have
Was
your own
not
bathroom
160.
in
Yeah.
that building.
160.
Yeah. And then I basically invited them over to like sing with me in my dorm room after we got out of quarantine.
Yeah.
And then we just like started singing in the stairwells of 150 that semester.
that really is like where it all started.
Yeah.
It's very much where it all
We
started.
actually broke the rules because you were only supposed to have one person.
Don't go telling people that.
Well, off the record.
Hypothetically, if we had broken the rules.
Well, someone I
Um,
know did this.
Yeah, I heard someone broke the
I heard
rules
someone.
and had an extra person because you're
Yeah.
only allowed to have one person
Right.
Yeah.
that wasn't living in your dorm room in your
Yeah.
room.
In your room.
But
Wow.
We,
this specific person that I know
Yeah. Not very well.
not
No,
very,
yeah, like a
very
distant
adjacent
friend.
to my own.
Friend of a friend.
Yeah, she had 2 people instead of just.
But you know
one.
what?
And something beautiful happened.
Something
You
beautiful
know what?
happened.
And, what I've heard was that she's
made
doing
his-
pretty well. So just saying.
Pretty damn well. And
Sometimes you gotta
hypothetically-
break the rules
That's
in
good.
order to
That's good.
do the things you
Follow
wanna
your
do.
bliss.
Right.
Well, if those people were tiny habits, like just maybe, just maybe.
Just like possibly.
What is the first song that you would give listeners if they'd never heard your music before? Like, what is the first
don't know.
bite of you guys?
I would say Wishes.
Probably Wishes.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Just
Yeah.
start them off heavy. I feel like
Start
Or
them
would
off
that be the
sad.
meat? I wonder. I don't know if that would be the appetizer.
I would say maybe Tiny Things would be like
Tiny
the,
Things.
Tiny Things.
Tiny Things would
Tiny
kind of be
Things.
the start
It's
off.
from our EP.
Yes.
I feel like that's a good appetizer.
I agree.
Yeah.
Lots of love in tiny things. All we have is all I need. All the love in tiny things have gone wrong in the past, and I see looking back what I took for granted.
Why would that be the appetizer?
I feel like the title is like half of our band name, so I feel like that sort of
This is
works.
true.
Yep.
I feel like it's sort of baby habs, which like lends itself to being like an appetizer instead of like a main course.
Like the
Mm.
intro to.
yeah, because it was sort of our intro to the world, maybe.
Yeah.
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 And
I feel like
yeah.
I was
See,
just saying, I
sorry,
feel like
we
it's
both
also,
cut you
no,
off.
it's okay. I was gonna say I feel like it's also kind of interesting because it's just like it's our thing is harmony, and I feel like when people ask us who we are and like what our music is, so we always start them off with that, and I feel like that
Yeah.
song is like very harmony
Yeah.
oriented way to introduce them to our
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff.
I also feel like this is just a little tidbit. When we play the song live, like this is always the one that people are like super stoked for because
Oh,
this is the one
cool.
that like I think is one of our more like popular ones because it's just been out longer than like this new record.
Right.
And yeah, I think it feels very much like baby halves, like intro to what the halves are about, which I think people
Yeah.
love too. So
I mean, it honestly is probably like the first thing that a lot of people
Yeah.
heard from you.
I
Like
think so.
the gateway,
exactly,
If you will.
if you will.
Yes.
exactly.
And I
Other-
will.
And you must, truly. I mean, it's that, or honestly, like, people were sending me your TikToks. Like,
It's-
all,
yeah, I guess
Yeah,
Yeah.
A TikTok could be the,
the
appetizer.
covers.
Yeah.
Because it's small.
Yeah. Tiny,
Yeah.
even.
There
If
you
you
go.
will.
Short.
How was that journey for y'all? Like, literally blowing up overnight, and then all of a sudden, like, Stairwell Harmonies becoming your, like,
Oh.
livelihood,
I
truly.
don't know.
I don't think I've really processed anything in the last 2 years.
It didn't honestly feel like we blew up, if that makes sense. Like, it,
Yeah.
and I mean, it still doesn't even feel like that, but I think like it felt very gradual for us. Like, I think we were just posting videos like that first semester being at school,
Right.
and like those would be the videos that like, we would post them each on like our individual Instagram accounts. And those would be like the videos and the content that would like get the most traction. So we were like, oh, like people are interested in this, like that's kind of cool. And so like eventually we made that like joint account. But I think it just sort of gradually like people started following us, it started to get views, like it was just exciting really.
Yeah.
And I think still now it's like, okay, like we're doing the same thing, but now we're like playing live shows and now it's translating to like people showing up and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, which I think that has been the most like surreal part because it's like, oh, you know,
It's
social
one thing
media,
to see
yeah.
like a number, and then it's another thing to like see
Right.
real people.
Seeing
Yeah.
People
person.
showing up
Yeah.
for you.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
which is really very cool.
I keep making eye contact with the camera.
No, that,
She's like-
that must be that must be really gratifying. I feel like I was talking to Giselle about this because I've known of your like individual musics
Yeah.
throughout college, and I like had Cinya at a show for like the Berkeley A&R group, and
That's
then
so
all
funny.
of a sudden like Tiny Habits was just like getting bigger and bigger, and for me I saw the gradual incline, but then like I was at like an A&R internship and people were like, have you heard of Tiny Habits? And I'm like, well, yes.
That's crazy to me.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
When people
I
like
mean-
were like they were talking about you in a room.
It's
I'm like,
true.
That's
like,
so. Are
yeah.
you sure?
Yeah.
That's really
I'm like,
strange.
why?
I mean,
Is there to talk about?
I could tell you a million reasons why.
That's really
but
cool though.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's also like, I think people think that like all of a sudden you just like rose to fame, but you were all putting in the work like on your own musicianship for years before you even found each other.
I think that's a really nice thing to highlight. So thank you. I feel like I feel like even I've like experienced that with like seeing people on TikTok me like, oh my god, this new artist, like this one song it blew up, like they're so new.
But they've been
grinding for probably years.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's very important to acknowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird like digital marketing.
Yeah, very much. It's so strange.
Yeah,
but it's still really cool.
It's really cool. And now you've grown into your record era.
Yeah.
How has that been?
Low-key scary.
Yeah.
Why scary?
I don't know. This is the first album I've ever been a part of.
Same.
So I don't know. I just
Not me. But I love this album.
Yes.
So I just feel like we all are very deeply passionate about music, and we're really excited about making this specific body of work. And now, like, we also we've had all of this music for.
Oh, that was so sweet.
I was feeling it, but I didn't. But I feel like we've also had this music for so long, and I've just been really like just ready to get more and more music out.
Right.
And this was like the thing, and now it's out there.
Yeah.
It's so out there.
It's so out there.
It was like our first like big body of work.
Right. Not just like 3 to 5 songs.
Yeah. Which I think was also scary because I think what a lot of people have known us for since we've been a band was like the covers and like the TikToks and like the little things like
short
that.
form stuff.
Yeah.
And we were like, you know, this is like now like all original music, like 12 songs of like just ours, and like what are people gonna think about it, you know?
And just seeing how that like switches over, just like the shift from covers to like our own actual like stories and like art. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of scary.
No, yeah. I mean, it's like a testament to your like voice as a band
For sure.
that your style translated from the covers to original music.
Yeah.
So what would be a song off of the album that sort of represents this era of you guys?
Probably Wishes.
Oh yeah.
Definitely Wishes.
Okay, Wishes.
I would say it's Wishes.
I wish I didn't feel like a burden all the time. Wish I was certain I wanna live this kind of life.
Yeah.
I feel like that song like we wrote in a very specific way where like we each like had a section that was like very specifically ours, like personally.
Right.
And I feel like that was maybe like, I don't want to say the only time that happened, but I think it sort of was.
I think
'Cause
so.
I feel like a lot of the other songs on the album were like sort of collaboratively like created.
Yeah, or like a collective story or
Yeah.
something. And this one feels very
It's like
specific
there's
to
like
each of our
chapters in each of
Yeah.
the verses that like represent us. So I feel like that's a good way to see us as a trio and also like individually.
as people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to ask about that because you're all writers and performers. So how does the writing process usually work? Like, are you bringing songs to each other? Are you
Yeah.
starting from scratch in a room?
It's
Yes and
Maui
yes.
was really cool because we got to change it up.
Okay.
Because sort of
cool.
historically we'd like bring pretty much whole songs to each other, or
Cool.
like especially because of the like urgency of this last album, we like had to pretty much just use songs that
Already
we individually had written.
Right.
But now we get to switch it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like recently it's been a lot of like starting from scratch pretty
Cool.
much all together, which was really fun. Might
Really
be
fun.
even my favorite wave
Yeah.
that we've written so far.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
We've written together. Like we
Yeah.
have songs that we've written
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
But I feel like this was like the first time that we were able to kind of build our writing relationship
Yeah.
as a trio.
Mhm.
I feel like we're so very like different in our own writing
Yeah.
styles, and like I feel like sometimes it's like hard to collaborate because of the fact that we're all so different and individual, but like at the same time, like it's really cool when it does come together, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like, oh, like we all eat like
You can
individually,
hear
like,
all three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's also really scary
to
write with
especially to be,
anyone,
like-
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But especially like people that you're close to. Well, I guess
Yeah.
I haven't really done a lot of writing, just like me and like some stranger, but
Sure.
especially people you like look up to and are like really close to, it's like, so if I say this idea and it's bad, like, are you gonna walk away and like not love me anymore, or like,
are you mad at me?
Or if you say you don't like it, am I gonna crumble?
So like, there's that
See, I have a very
added
fragile
element. But I feel like we're like strengthening that situation in like this like past week or whatever we were writing together, and I felt like we had like kind of gotten past that point and like been like, what about this? Okay, no, moving on.
That's
Instead of
big.
like, what about this? Okay, no.
Okay, no, I'm gonna step out. That brings up another like interesting part of the trio, though. I would love to know like what each of your sort of like stylistic influences are. Like, I don't know, just like what kind of genres of music do you listen to?
I don't know. I listen to a lot of like indie folk.
Yeah.
And like songwriters and stuff.
Wow.
Oh my god, such a surprise.
Would have never guessed.
I'm sort of the same,
I would say I'm the same too, but I think we all like grew up on very different stuff.
Yeah.
Our influences are, I feel like,
Come from kind of everywhere. You guys like your pop bangers.
I like pop sometimes.
I like pop. I like very specific pop. It has to have like really specific, it has to check specific boxes for me.
Like specific how?
Like there has to be like a melody that's interesting. Like Caroline Polachek pop.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like that's good to me.
Or Muna Pop.
Or Muna Pop is good. What else do we listen to?
Yeah.
We've been listening to a lot of Toledo lately.
Oh,
Toledo.
cool.
They're also
Really
Berkeley
cool.
cats, I think.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
I also didn't know that.
Cool.
But
When
Are
we
they
were
from Berkeley, or are they just from Boston?
no, they
went to Berkeley? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
There you go. I didn't know that. I was gonna say we've been listening to like when we were in Hawaii, we were kind of listening to like full albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To like kind of
like what are albums like?
Yeah, like top to bottom. Like let's
Yeah.
So what did we listen to?
We listened to Pet
Beach
Sounds.
Boys.
Ooh.
Beach Boys.
Oh yeah.
That shit is crazy.
It's good.
Insane.
It's crazy. We listened to
Insane.
some Radiohead album.
Which
I
one?
think the Radiohead album. What's it called? Computer. Okay, Computer.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite
It
one.
was wild.
Yeah, it's really good.
I have to listen again because I was confused.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, computer, like
Paranoid Android like maybe is one of the best
Okay.
songs ever written.
is it all like techie?
It's the one that's like kind of like Bohemian Rhapsody but like Radiohead version.
Okay.
You know, where it has like 3 parts to it.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
You know what song we heard last night that I was like, this is actually incredible. That Should Be Me,
Oh.
Justin Bieber and the Rascal Flatts.
That was actually that was emotional.
No, that was
Insane.
listening to that yesterday. I was like,
I had chills.
this is maybe one of the best songs of all time.
We were in the car. We were all like,
my God,
Awesome.
There's a key change in there.
I feel like pop music
No,
isn't
really,
like
it's
that
wild.
anymore.
I feel like now with like a Berkeley graduated mind, like that song is actually kind of crazy.
That's so
Berkeley
it's so
graduate.
annoying.
You should take a listen.
Yeah, I will.
that was crazy. The chorus really hits you in a different way.
No, it really. I'm not kidding. It was crazy.
I felt inspired after
I
that.
recommend it.
It is like album era though. I'm like going
Yeah.
top to bottom through
I think
albums
so.
now, too.
I think so.
I agree.
I feel like people are like, I don't want to say this because it might not be true, but I feel like maybe it's just me and I'm projecting it onto the rest of the world. But I feel like people are getting interested in like long form things.
Yeah.
Like people I feel like are reading more. Maybe people are getting into films, like just like sitting
I
down
think so.
and people are like, maybe I don't need to be on TikTok for like 48 hours a day.
I feel like people are like less
48 hours a day.
intrigued by like the hits, like a single. Like, let me listen to the whole album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Expand
I feel
that.
like-
Is it true?
I mean, I think we
minds.
spent enough years in like the short form attention.
I agree.
Like
Yeah.
shit where now we're feeling the repercussions.
I think so. I think that's probably it.
Yeah, we're fighting back.
Yes.
We are fighting back.
There you go.
We must.
Awesome. Well, I would love to know a little, like, probably from each of you, like a personal favorite from your discography. Like, what's the cherry on top
God.
to Tiny Habits?
I feel like we're all gonna say the same thing.
Really?
One,
I'm
two,
not- I'm not-
three. Salt and sand.
I wasn't gonna say that one.
Oh, really?
I'm always going to say that one.
But
Salt and Sand's my favorite
I
one.
think that was a good closer
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the album.
I agree.
Yeah.
Lose myself in time. I 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 lose myself in
Yeah.
time.
But I don't think that was my favorite one.
It just feels kind of like a dessert to me.
It really
It's
does.
like it's the last song on the album.
the drums come in. It's really good.
I think was it the last song we did?
It was the
Or
last,
the last song we recorded,
Or it
I
was the
think.
second to last.
and
song.
it was
Okay.
like in like one take. The drums and piano in one
Yeah.
take,
Oh, wow.
which was really cool to me.
And like there's that like key change,
Yeah.
which just like
Yeah.
feels really yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That song kind of takes me somewhere personally.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Jude? What's
I
your
was gonna
favorite?
say Flicker.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Why
feel
that
like-
one?
That one, like,
that's like a caramel like
for some reason,
Ooh.
brownie.
like
Okay.
that one and Mudroom have like such good like imagery to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should've known by now you like keeping me around, 'cause I'm easy to have. You like getting off on that.
Like in my head, like just so clearly see like when I'm listening to it, like I can like visualize like no one makes music videos anymore, but like that
Yeah.
like I see it in my brain
The
every time
stories.
I listen to like those songs,
Yeah.
Like lyrically or like sonically?
like
Or,
sonically
like, okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and lyrically. Lyrically, I feel like the imagery is there,
Yeah.
but like I don't know.
Yeah, I
Those
feel
are
like
my
as a whole,
favorites.
your music is very like cinematic and
Cool.
mystic. Cool.
Okay.
What are you inspired by that is like not music?
Oh wow.
Like what makes you feel like a person?
I've been reading.
Oh,
Really?
Okay, what are we reading?
I just finished The Goldfinch.
Oh my god, I've been meaning to read that.
That was actually astounding.
Oh,
It was so
shit.
good.
We kept on getting updates every time something
Yeah,
would happen.
she-
She'd be
I
like,
would
"You
just
guys,"
and I was like, "Oh my god, you guys! Like,
"You guys, this
no,
just
like
happened."
he just died. Like, it was really crazy. Like, but it was so good. Also, that's just like it's such a payoff. Like, I'm really into like, and I found myself reading it and like trying to skip to the bottom of the page to like see what was happening. I was like,
Yeah,
how about we just
No,
read
just
what the
read
person
it.
wrote
Yeah.
because there's probably a reason they wrote it like that.
Right.
maybe.
And so I'm getting into that.
That's good.
I've been reading, just looking out of windows, just drinking water,
dreaming,
Just dreaming.
having some snack.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What
I've been-
inspires you guys?
Yeah.
Definitely fitness.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
nice.
It's just very physical, and
That's
A
true.
surprise.
There you go.
You'd never guess
That's
it.
true.
I just love like taking an hour and a half to 2 hours out of my day to just
That's good.
pick heavy things up and put them down
I love that.
Yeah.
and listen. It also is like a good opportunity for me to listen to music,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is like
That's true.
I feel like I don't really do that
Full
enough.
Yeah.
albums.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
also don't.
they like weren't really lying about the like exercise affecting your mental
They
health
were
thing.
it
kind of onto
truly
something.
is.
Yeah.
If I don't go to the gym,
You know what?
the day is over.
No, like every time I feel like I'm losing my mind, I go on a run and then I feel
Yeah.
That's good.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's like once every 2 weeks. And I'm like, fuck, like they were right again.
They were right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real.
That's good.
What
do,
about
what do
you?
I get up to? I've been into coloring.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You have been into color.
Yeah.
That's been really therapeutic for me. Every once in a while, like I have a thing for a while that I
She
like,
was
get
knitting
really-
at some point.
I was knitting.
Nice.
I used to bead, like make necklaces.
yeah.
Okay.
Which is really therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
And now recently it's been coloring,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been loving that. It's like
That's
very, I don't know, it's nice. It's yeah, kind of like
creative.
reading a book. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
working on something for a long time, and then once you complete it, it's like a really satisfying feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have this like
Yeah.
finished product of
Also,
like,
I feel like the structure of coloring is really nice because like you don't have the pressure of like making something yourself.
Yeah.
But like you do have the freedom of like choosing the colors.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it with
That's
like my
a
little
great way to
felts.
put it.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. Also,
So-
just like
That
do
was good.
something with
I
your
ate that up.
hands.
Yeah, I like being
Yeah.
crafty and
Yeah.
doing things like that.
Crafty.
Exactly.
Love.
But I do want to get into reading.
You know what inspires us all? Thrifting.
Oh.
Yeah.
We do
Big-
love
big
a thrift.
thrifters?
And it's been too
Yeah.
long. I need to go.
Because it's cheap and affordable, but it adds up.
It does. It does.
If you're going every day.
I'm going like all
Yeah.
the time.
Oh my gosh.
But
When we're in a rut, like, and we're together, we're
Yeah.
like,
Should
you
we go
know
to
what we
the
should do
thrift
right
store?
now? Go thrifting.
Yeah.
retail therapy.
It's
And in
true.
Boston, did you ever go to?
Oh, of course.
Right.
It's the spot.
Yeah.
So
Of course.
it's huge.
Wait, actually, don't put that in there because it's gonna.
Oh, people are gonna find
I'll
We
it.
gotta
bleep it
we
out.
have to gatekeep that
You ever been
place.
That was our favorite store.
Well, I don't know if you've been to St. Vincent de Paul in
No.
LA. That's
No.
my favorite
No.
thrift.
Okay.
It's like
Need to go.
Lincoln something.
okay.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm forgetting what.
Wait, let
part
me
it's
know
in.
because
Okay, cool.
I will let you know.
I will be tapping.
It's huge. There's a lot of like frames and stuff.
I like
and
that.
Oh, nice.
furniture.
Okay, need that.
That's
Wow.
good.
Yeah, it's
Neat.
good.
Nice.
Not a huge men's section, which I'm kind of sad about because I
That's
like
okay.
men's
Yeah.
I
t-shirt.
do love that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. They also always have like better jeans in the men's section.
Yeah, they do.
it's true.
Always.
All of the jeans I own are little boys. Jeans.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you
do
go.
what you gotta do. Well, I have a couple of closing questions
Okay.
Absolutely.
for y'all. I would love to know if your music was a candle, what it would smell like.
Wow.
That's good.
That's a good question.
That's good.
Wow.
Sandalwood, cardamom. I want a cardamom note.
For some
That's what
reason,
I was
like
gonna say.
butterscotch came to mind.
I could see a
Okay.
butterscotch note.
Like,
Sweet.
I
yeah.
think it would be something yummy and like sweet.
So
a
there's
little.
like bottom, middle, and top notes,
That's true. Yeah.
right? So I feel like the bottom notes, are they supposed to be like woodsy? What is it supposed to be?
I like a-
woodsy.
I feel like it could be a little woodsy.
Yeah.
Sandalwood was good.
Sandalwood, I would say bergamot. Don't know what that smells like,
But
but
it's a great. It's great.
It's good.
And then a little sweet note of something.
a little butterscotch.
Something like that.
I would say like
I don't think it's very floral. I feel like it's more
Yeah.
warm.
I agree.
Amber.
Vanilla.
You know the perfume? I was
Amber
gonna say,
vanilla.
is that the perfume that I wear?
Tabasco
What
vanilla.
is it?
Oh.
Tabasco.
Tobacco.
Tabasco is crazy.
It's like
Cholula vanilla. Sriracha vanilla.
tahini.
a little spicy note.
Tahini.
That's good. Honestly, it could be a little spicy.
Tabasco vanilla is great.
You know what
I
I
couldn't figure out
bet?
why it sounded wrong.
Tobacco. Tabasco.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
A little spicy and sweet.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what?
Just like me.
Yeah.
There you,
Exactly.
That's
there
right.
you go.
That's what they say about you guys.
Yes.
A little honey, perhaps.
Oh yeah.
This
Oh,
candle smells
yeah.
crazy.
It's like an ear.
It's gonna
candy
explode if you light it.
situation.
Yeah.
Little hot honey.
It feels very Boston.
Pickle juice.
Honestly.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Like you're walking into what's that coffee shop on the corner, right by the Christian Science Center?
Is it Farmer Horse? Farmer's
No, not. I love that one though.
Good,
That
very
one's
good.
great. Cafe Nero.
Cafe
Oh,
Nero.
okay.
Okay,
That's my
sure.
shit. I was
Yeah.
there every day.
That was
They
a
have a good
classic.
vibe in there.
Yeah.
Do you like the
It's
coffee
cute.
though?
I can't. I honestly don't
You
really
don't
remember
remember?
how
Okay,
it
yeah.
tastes like.
I
Yeah.
remember getting coffee there a couple times and I was like,
You went crazy about it.
but I think it's because I walked out. Like I took it to go.
Oh yeah.
I think I have to sit down.
the vibes in there are good.
I think the vibes
Yeah.
in there are good.
I was like the asshole that would sit there for like 8 hours and like
Yeah.
do my.
That
That's
doesn't make
good.
me an
That's
asshole.
good.
No. You're
That's what
living
it's
your
for.
Boston dream.
I
Yeah.
guess so.
That's good.
It is a Boston
My
dream.
dream.
I miss Boston.
Me too.
Oh. Love
Well,
her.
I would also love to know what your favorite sound is right now that is not music. Just like a life sound.
Oh.
Maya loves white noise.
It's actually
Brown
brown,
noise.
noise.
Brown noise.
And no, it's actually my fault
Oh.
because I introduced it to her.
And now I
Um,
can't sleep
And now
without
she
it.
can't stop.
You know what
listening
actually
to
is
it.
crazy? Sorry, I'm
No,
gonna go on a
please.
tangent for a second.
Mm-hmm.
But for the tour bus, I bought myself it's an eye
Oh,
mask
this is good for all of us.
that has
wow.
Bluetooth, and I'm gonna get you guys hip to it because if you can't sleep when there's like other noise around you, I bought this eye mask that has Bluetooth speakers in the ear muff section.
There's an earmuff section of
Yes.
the iMac.
Muff.
Okay.
I don't know what. Yeah, there's like little slots,
Mhm.
that have little Bluetooth speakers, and
It's like a
and it-
headband.
Yes,
essentially,
it's
yeah.
like a headband,
Yeah.
and I play my brown noise in the eye mask, and it's the best thing I've ever owned. I don't hear a thing. Everything is
And neither do we.
blackout.
That's
They don't
great.
hear it, and I sleep like a baby.
Yeah, that's really good.
Genuinely, I can't figure out what it looks like in my head.
Okay,
I'll
so
show you
it's
a
like
picture.
if you were wearing a
It's also
headband
bright
and you
pink.
just like put it over your ears or your you put it over your eyes and then it's like also on your ears.
Yeah.
So
it's
just
like, you know those things that people wear when they go skiing, like the that wraps
Yes.
around. So it's like that, but like eye mask, and it covers your ears. It's
we'll
hot.
send you the Amazon
Video.
link.
It's
Yeah.
hot pink. Anyway,
Link your Amazon storefront.
yeah.
That's
What
good.
sound? I feel
I
like
have
I
two
like I like this
sounds.
one.
Oh,
Oh god. Okay. This. Okay.
on a bit of that wood.
So
Thank
I was
you.
gonna say I like because it's hot outside. I like the sound of a fan.
I thought you were gonna say the sound of an ice cream truck.
Oh no,
Oh, that's sweet.
That's
Well,
good though. An
that's
ice cream
good.
truck in the distance.
that's
Yeah.
good.
That's a good
No,
No,
sound.
that's kind of horror movie vibes
That's
to
scary.
me. But
Oh,
the ocean waves.
yeah,
Ocean waves.
Yeah,
Those
the
are
waves.
good.
I was gonna say the rain,
Oh,
a summer
Yeah.
rain.
a summer rain.
The sound.
do you
of
have a
that.
favorite sound?
I always say this, but I live in an apartment complex right now with like a sliding glass door, and there's these little kids that will like play in the courtyard.
cute.
And they always like call my name as if I'm gonna come
No
outside
way.
and like play tag with them.
Cute.
Yeah. Oh my god, I had the craziest moment the other day. I was sitting outside and this little boy, I've never met him. He's like 4 maybe, but I guess he just sees me around.
Mm-hmm.
And his mom was like, "Is your name Abby?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "He's always asking if he can play with someone named Abby."
Stop.
And I'm like,
what?
That's it.
Is it because he's like heard the other kids be
Yeah.
singing?
No. I'm like, they talk about me.
No.
Wait, that's
I
kinda
cried.
Oh my god, that's
I
too
was
much.
like, not okay.
That's really
kinda
too much.
heartbreaking.
Oh my god, I almost started crying.
It was too much for me.
Actually, you know what? Yesterday, Can we say this? Yesterday we sang. You don't even know what
I was about
to
to say this.
We sang for puppies yesterday.
Dog puppies.
Dog puppies.
Dog puppies.
We rate dogs. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, and it's like you sing the songs. Like they make a video so the puppies can get adopted. And my favorite sound is like them like.
They were sniffing around.
Yeah.
Oh, it was crazy.
It was too much. We'll show you pictures. It was crazy.
So
They were
cute.
actually this big.
And you know what they were called? They were called the dip litter because their names were hummus, tzatziki, and tahini.
Okay, stop.
No, it was too much.
Yeah.
They
It
were
was
siblings.
Wow.
So if you need to adopt a
trio.
dog,
I feel like you guys should become guest. I was gonna say judges, but hosts on recess therapy. You know that?
would be, I love that.
Oh, with the kids?
With the little kids.
Is
my
that Miles?
gosh.
Yes.
He's so funny. Oh my
he's
god,
so
that kid
I
is
feel like that
hilarious.
would go really hard.
That would be. We'll
Go
get
ahead.
on it. Surefire. Help us out.
Beautiful. Well, my very last question is: who are your ones to watch? Who are you listening to that I
Oh
should
my
listen
God.
to?
I need my
Oh
phone.
my gosh, I also need my phone.
I don't have my phone.
Spotify on repeat.
I can think about it.
I love your shark tooth necklace, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It's real.
Oh, awesome.
He got it from
He
the shark
killed the shark.
himself.
Yeah.
I did.
You
Plucked
earned
it from the
that.
mouth of the shark.
Well, obviously, Charlie. This
Have you actually-
Brat summer. Oh,
Bart.
this Bart. It's a Bart summer, y'all.
I'm gonna say Grace Carlin.
That just had a visual. The guy from the Simpsons.
Grace Carlin, a fellow
Oh,
Berkeley.
Grace Carlin's so good.
So
fellow
good.
Berkeley. So good.
McGee.
McGee.
McGee's so good.
There's this new underground artist, Phoebe Bridgers. Who should have.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm forever a Pine Grove fan. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Japanese house, of course.
Are these supposed to be like up and coming artists or like can they just
We're-
be
we go
Like-
Boy Genius, Taylor Swift.
really into
Give it
Dua
up
Lipa
for
these
Jordan
days,
Sparks,
if you've ever-
everyone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, John Keek. Really
Yes,
good. Oh, there you
John
go.
Keek.
For
John
me?
Keek is really good.
Okay,
so
cool.
good.
And Toledo.
Camila Cabello, guys. No one knows her. She's underground.
I mean, I don't know her recent
Yeah.
like
There's
love
a,
it. I love
iteration.
it.
There's
Yeah.
a small artist, Ariana Grande. Anyone's heard
Oh
of
my
her?
god, I want to
don't
see
know.
Wicked so bad. I can't wait.
We're giving you some good ones.
I am excited about Wicked.
Ones to watch.
Yeah.
Wicked. Watch Wicked.
We'll do a story takeover.
Glinda.
The premiere.
Too good.
Gosh. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. This
Thank
was
you,
so
Abby.
funny.
This
and
is fun.
yapping.
We had a
Awesome.
great time.
We love a gab.
Yay.
We love a gab.
Well, once again, this is Ones to Watch Chef's Choice. I'm Abby Kenna, and this is Tiny Habits.
Bye guys.
Listen to the album. Yay.
Thank you.